Right, let me start with this. And by the way, since all of you have an issue with the Fernando, the other Fernando, and I know they're not in the room today, I wanted to tackle that right up front like Dr. Harsha did. Now, I believe your value problem is, and because I'm a BCG guy, we have to put things in a formula, summed up by a few simple things. The wrong products, and I'm not saying you shouldn't be doing what you're doing at the moment in terms of more value added in bagging and boxing and pyramid tea bags and silken tea bags and all this kind of stuff, but that's it, that's as far as you've got. You did all that 10 years ago and you haven't got further down the value curve than the bagging and the boxing. Wrong product in terms of growth, this is not in terms of what you've done before. The wrong markets, because you've locked yourselves into all these old traditional markets. Russia, 25% of world demand of Sri Lankan exports, largest tea market in the world for black tea. The Middle East and Turkey. And that's 75% of your exports. And these are not the most dynamic, innovative, zingy markets that are creating the new trends in tea. This is not where the sexy new stuff is happening. This is not where the money is. This is not where the focus on premium product and the new trends in tea and ethical stuff and organic and origin and new flavors and new channels is happening. They don't have the money. You're locked into a bunch of traditional, old, poorer markets, a lot of which lock you out not only of the learning of the new exciting value-added things that's happening in your industry, but they also lock you out of just doing the simple stuff of value-added through bagging and boxing, because they're so tightly controlled. They're not free liberal markets. They're not like the US, the, I believe, second or third largest tea market in the world. They're not like the UK, fourth largest tea market in the world. They're not like Europe. That's where the money is. The third thing I think you're in is the obsession on the wrong channels. You know, the traditional view of the supermarket shelf and consumption by consumers at the home after purchase in the supermarket. So you're combining wrong product, wrong traditional markets, wrong channels, a lot of exciting new channels out there I'm going to talk about. But the last thing of all, you're wondering what that lovely lady's doing up there with Dilma across, you know, the right part of her body. This, I think, is one of the problems, is your obsession with this Fernando. This is the girl who is the prettiest girl in the industry, who was the one who achieved global fame and success, the one who has the nicest look. None of you like her, but you all talk about her behind her back all the time. You all want to look like her. You all want to dress like her. She is one of your problems. And you're focusing on the wrong Fernando. You should focus on this Fernando. You're focusing on the wrong girl. She's 50 years old now. She doesn't look the same. She's not, I will argue,